Yeah, YouTubers, Tasman here bringing you another episode of WoW versus DDO. And in the last episode, I promised that we, as noobs, level 5, are going to take out this entire army. And you'll notice that these big guys are all golden dragons. This means not only they're not rare, they're actually epic and much harder to kill, or elite, not epic, sorry. So in the last episode, while I was doing my outro, we got this quest from this little dude here, and he said he wanted us to ride on his thing. Now this is another cool thing. I haven't seen this in DDO yet, but there's lots of little vehicles, I guess is probably the best way, that give you special types of events, and we're actually going to have one in just a minute. This one is more of just a passive one that we just enjoy the view and stuff, but there are some where we also get to wield great power, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and jump on Scoutomatic 5000 by right clicking on it. Looks comfy.
Come in. It seems the Scoutomatic 5000's camera is working as expected.
It has a camera? Then why does anyone need to be up there?
As a backup, of course. What if the machine were to break? We wouldn't be able to see. I mean, I doubt anything of the sort will happen. Just don't jostle it around too much.
Quiet. I see something.
We will take your soul and raise the dragon from the dead.
The full force of the Alliance will rain down upon you.
Ha! Our dragon will crush them. We have other rituals to oversee. Savor the final moments of your life.
They're bringing a dragon back from the dead? How are we going to deal with that?
We have to stop the sacrifice. But it would take an army to get through all of the undead.
Or science. The resizer can enlarge one of the nearby boars so it can trample all of those monsters flat.
We don't have any other choice. My son's life is on the line.
Well, that was a little weird lag spike. Alright, so now we simply click on him. Oh, I think we're still suffering that lag spike. Darn it!
We'll
There we go.
show these ogres the power of science.
So now we've got this new ability. As you can see, it's called Kick. This is what I was talking about. If someone is casting a spell, you can use Kick, which, as you read here, it says a quick kick interrupts spellcasters and prevents, or spell casting and prevents any spell in that school from being cast for 5 seconds. So that means if they're casting a fireball and you kick them, they cannot cast that fireball any longer. And they can't do that for 5 seconds or any other spell that is within that school of magic. So I don't know if that's considered like fire or something like that. So we still didn't get anything special in our thing. So we're going to go ahead and use this new thing that's on our back. And once again, you'll notice here that we have the little button that we can click there. We could also go into our inventory and right click it here. So we're going to go try this Resizer version 901. We're going to test it on this board right here and see what happens. So first we're going to try it just from the inventory.
Whoops, too small.
It definitely resized him the wrong way.
Turn this dial. Okay, try it now.
Alright, let's try again.
Yikes! Ooh, that won't do it all.
No,
Here,
that didn't
try
seem
again.
very effective. Alright, let's try on this guy. Third time's charm. I know because I've done this before.
Eureka! A giant boar!
Booyah! And you'll notice he is now green, which means he is of he is friendly to me or whatever. I can't hit him. I can't punch him or anything like that. So now we get to drive a boar. If you ever wanted to drive a boar, get this PTR or get Shadowlands when it comes out so you can drive a boar. I mean, come on. So now you'll see actually turned kind of this white color because that's what we're supposed to click on. Alright, so once we get to him, we can now right click on him and we get on his back. And now you'll see we got a special interface now that is for riding the boar. Now you'll see when we press the 1 key, that makes us lunge forward, just as it says here. Command the giant boar to charge forward, increasing the speed and sending any skeleton in its way flying into the air. So, where are the skeletons? I mean, we can actually just run over these guys and kill them all. However, the big guy, he's a little tougher. If we hit him, he knocks us back. So we actually have to run through him. So if we wait for it to cool down, do that one. Come on, do this one. So we're just hitting one. Waiting for a second for it to cool down. Hit one. Told you we'd kill all these guys. And boom! There's everybody.
Something's happening to the boar. Hang on, recruit.
Uh-oh, something's happening. Oh, the boar is shrinking. And shrinking.
We've dealt with the undead. Now let's finish off that
And now I gotta zoom
necromancer
back
and save
in.
my son.
Now it's just a regular boar that's going to disappear in a minute. So now you can see our quest is changed. We need to slay Torgok. Now when this first came out, the Shadowlands, this guy was actually a golden dragon and was pretty darn tough to kill. We're gonna come in here. Maybe if I notice, we'll get the chance to actually kick him so he can't cast something on us. He sees her, not us. And let's go ahead and stun him. And we're going to work on getting this. So see how he's doing Spirit Bolt? I didn't kick him quick enough. But now I have to wait. Dang it. Hopefully he does it again. Oh, I still can't do it yet. Come on, do it one more time. I'm not doing this on purpose because I want to try and kick him. Come on. Oh!
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
Mother, I'm sorry.
You'll notice we actually got another bag. We got a...
Henry, always remember that you are more than your mistakes.
What is this, another 6
Now,
slot?
Private Garrick, I want a full
Now,
situation report.
You guys tell me if this guy is what you would call her son or her grandfather. Because to me, he looks a lot older than her. Now look at her, okay? That's the mom. This is the son. I personally think that they just haven't colored his eyebrows and his hair yet. Because, I mean, that is like freaky white. And makes him look very old. So anyway, just an observation. We're going to go ahead and click on him. He is going to give us a new dagger. Now you'll notice the current things we have are just white. So there's different ratings of your things in the game. So you'll notice the words on worn dirk is actually white. This means it's a common item. If it's gray, I don't think I have anything gray, but I do think something in here was gray. I might not have anything gray that is... I mean, you can see large flat tooth is definitely gray. Here's a frayed cloak. It is gray. This means it's poor quality. Not very good. It's better than nothing, but not very good. Here we have a white cloak, which is better. So this would be strictly, does this look nicer than this one? Nah, not really. But white means that it is common. If it's green, like this dagger, it says expeditionary. Is that what it says? Expeditionary dagger. That means that it is of uncommon quality, or it's a decent quality. Then you have blue, I believe, which is considered rare, purple, which is considered epic, and I think orange is considered legendary. Don't quote me on that.
the life force they gathered to reanimate the dragon.
Then we need to move quickly. Recruit Private Garrick. The Alliance never gives up hope, even in the face of disaster. We'll put a stop to these rituals before the ogres can complete them. Let's go.
And there we go. So now we are on the, let's see, we're only at 10 minutes. We could at least possibly do
Help!
one of these
I'm
others.
too brilliant to die.
All right, so now what we have is we actually have suppliers and stuff. We'll actually see some icons on the map and stuff if we turn them on. So ones I like to have on, I don't remember if I've mentioned this, but I like to have pets, which is pet battles and stuff, which we don't have any yet. Warboards I don't necessarily care about because usually they're at an inn. See how these guys have the same looking thing? Remember how I talked about heirloom items? That's what they're wearing. Not really cheaty, but kind of cheaty at the same time. Flight Master is always good because that shows you how, you know, there is a Flight Master so you can fly to other areas. Trivial quests I usually don't do unless I'm actually in an area where the quests are significantly lower than my level, because they will not show up. If I turn on trivial quests, instead of being a bright yellow, they'll actually have kind of a dimmer kind of yellow above their head saying, hey, I have a quest. It's a little below you, but you can get it if you want. Points of interest is where it's showing us when it finds the special, the rare, I guess the rare mobs that you can attack, or let's see what else, the world things, the chest that we found. Target I usually don't do this, just who you have targeted. If we have that on and we target someone, you'll see it highlights them. I really don't like that taken up. Focus target is if I have him selected but I'm focusing a heal on this person, I believe it shows up that way. I don't know if this will work right. We'll try. So we have that target there. Let's zoom this in so maybe you can see it. Maybe I could do it. I don't know if you can see him. And I don't have a spell that I could actually focus on him, so that's a bad example. With a priest, you might be able to do that where, you know, I click on the thing and then click on my target that I'm doing. So I usually don't have those on. Quest POIs, these are quest points of interest. This will show you the points of interest for quests and stuff. Dig sites is for later on when you get into archaeology, which is, I'm assuming level 10 because it used to be level 20. And now you can ride when you're 10 instead of 20, which it normally was. So there's that. The other thing that's handy is this spot right here, and this is actually where I was heading. We have the show me townfolk, types of townfolk. So we have an auctioneer. This is always handy. Banker is handy because you can see where banks are, where the auctioneers are. Battle Master I usually don't do. Food and drink I don't do because I usually do Innkeeper, which is a Hearthstone. And if you find an Innkeeper, usually there's food and drink really close by. Mailbox is handy. If you don't have a starter account, you actually use the mailbox for getting and sending mail. Profession trainers is definitely a handy one for getting your professions and knowing, you know, I can level up and stuff here. Regents I don't usually do. Usually they're going to be near the profession trainer or just inside. You can always come in here anytime and turn them on or off as you go. Then there's the repair. That one's definitely a handy one to know where I can actually repair my armor and stuff, because it does get hurt. And if it gets hurt too much, it no longer is effective. Stable Master, if you're a hunter, this is a key one. Otherwise, I don't think it's that big of a deal, other than you can heal your battle pets for a price. And then Transmogrifier, this is the one that can change the look of items. That's more of a cosmetic type thing. You know, if I want them, I'll click it on, but then I don't leave it on. So this is usually what I leave on the mini-map. So I can see I can see those things on the mini-map. So right now we have a quest from her. She wants us to purchase any item from the quartermaster. So the quartermaster here doesn't sell much. She sells a tabard and she sells some tough jerky. I'm not too worried about my actual health, so I'm going to sell anything. Now, in your inventory, you'll notice that it when you're in here, if we get off her and we go into our inventory, nothing has that little coin. That's just saying that this stuff is junk. If we click on her, wait for my tiny little spike here. So you'll notice like armor and stuff does not have that. Food does not have that. Oh, we never swapped out our dagger. Let's go ahead and put that there and get rid of our other one. But things that are just junk for selling will actually have that. Ooh, that's 55 silver. So we're going to sell all this junk to her. In fact, I'm just going to sell everything to her because, hey, why not? Gets us up to 1 gold. And we are going to go ahead and buy an Alliance tabard. So an advantage to a tabard is in your character sheet here, you'll actually see you have this reputation. If we're wearing a tabard for a certain faction, we will gain that reputation at a faster rate. This also works with guild. If we're in a guild and we're wearing the guild tabard, we will gain guild reputation at a faster rate, which will unlock additional things. Hey, that's different. I've never seen the orange guy. Spotted Hopper. I don't think we can do it because, well, pet battles might be enabled. Usually if they're yellow, though, you can't capture them. I'm just curious what the heck this thing is.
Help! I'm too brilliant to die!
Actually, I've never seen these guys here before. So if they're yellow, usually you can't capture them. Let's try this real quick. Which actually could be good because it'll put us right at the right time. So if we go into our little pets journal here, we mouse over this. We can't tell what level these guys are. My guess is they're going to be level 1. So I probably don't want to be taking a level 25. This is my finisher guy, just to finish things off. But if we scroll all the way down in my pet journal here to level 1, we'll go ahead and take maybe a kitty cat and a shark. Those sound like they might be kind of good against it. And let's go ahead and try and click on one of these. And we get a Lua error. Creature is not what? A valid pet battle target. And usually they're green, so I guess I'm not sure. Maybe that's something they're working on because those guys have never been there before. Maybe they're working on a part so you can actually have pet battles and learn that as well. But okay, that's okay. We have our shark following us now. He doesn't do anything other than follow us. Let's go ahead and complete this quest. And she's going to give us a 10-slot bag. How awesome is that? We're going to put the 10-slot bag as our second bag. Just because they'll fill up in that order. Then we're going to go ahead and grab some quests.
I bet we'll save the expedition in no time. Colston likely had to evade some deadly threats. Use stealth to sneak past them.
Oh, that's actually
I just want to get back to the mainland.
first expedition rogues found.
Watch yourself out.
We're actually going to do this guy's quest. These two actually have a quest. This one sometimes is glitched out where that smoke is. But I'm kind of curious to see the rogues quest because I've never actually done that.
I'll try my best, Jack.
While you're in this area, you'll actually get a specific quest to the class you're playing. So let's just see what this guy says. Westward bound, Harpy. Okay, so Rogue's End. He says, use stealth to sneak around and find the first expedition's rogue. So that's what we're doing. A rogue from the Lost Expedition, Colson Narratus, tried scouring the island for any threats that, after they made landfall. The last time Henry saw him, he was headed for a cave not far from here. Can you make contact with Colston? He may be able to help with our rescue mission. Oh, and be careful when heading north. Alaria spotted a vicious bear roaming that area. I know that vicious bear, and I know what KV's talking about. And that is a whole nother thing. So north, actually no, north is this way. I don't know. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're selecting that one so we know where to go. It isn't, this isn't north. So up here is a quest that is showing you what is called a group quest. You'll notice right now it's gray because I'm not far enough ahead. But down here, there is a bear. Hopefully he's not a golden. Yeah, he's a golden dragon. He's even a level 7. But this would be a group quest where you're supposed to kill him, and the suggested amount of players is 3. And that's because he has 601 health. He is a golden dragon or elite, which means he is going to be very tough. Our job here is to sneak up to that guy right there, who normally is not here if you're not a rogue, I'm assuming, because I've never seen him before in any of my other characters.
What can I do for you?
So, you got the look of a rogue. There's a powerful ogre out there that captured part of the first expedition. This ogre probably wants to capture your friends too. This thing is crazy tough, but it can be weakened with poisons. I was trying to make a poison to weaken it when I got killed. Oh, he's dead. I guess it makes sense. He's kind of a ghost. You get the supplies, and I'll show you how to poison your weapons. Deal? So one thing a rogue can do is add a poison effect to their weapon, which will add a dot, a delay over time, or a damage over time. Maybe that's what it is. So here we go. You're going to need 3 withering hemlocks. I'll show you how to make some potent poisons if you bring me those hemlocks. Just make sure the bear isn't too close when you pick them. The little things make a lot of noise when you pick them. So we just need to make sure, because also when we pick them, we lose stealth. So we have to go back into stealth. Get 3 withering hemlocks and make sure the giant bear isn't near me when I do it. That's my quest. So let's go ahead and do this.
See you around. You can craft a deadly poison from those roots. Gather them while the bear is far away.
All right. Let's see how noisy they are. That's not very noisy. However, I think they're telling us that one right there. The bear will definitely see us if he's close. Is there any other? Nope, that's just the one. All right. Shh. Sneak, 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 sneak. I was thinking we had to sneak past the bear. And there we go. We got the hemlock.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too. You're pretty happy for being dead. Is this you? So here is the secret to making these poisons. It took me ages to learn it. Now that I've taught it to you, it should be easy enough for you to make more. Whenever you need it, you will learn the following. Poison! Yeah! Go ahead and complete it. And due to my son causing a lag spike, we don't get it. So we're going to take this and just put it up here because it's something that we only need to apply once an hour. So if we do this, now you'll see that each strike has a chance of poisoning the enemy and inflicting 2 nature damage. Just some additional damage.
How are you?
Now we got to go take out an ogre. You've got the poison. Now it's time to take out that ogre. Gutrook is tough. He usually patrols around the citadel, probably looking for your expedition as we speak. Poison your blades and take that monster down. So we're going to accept that.
Apply the poison to your weapon before you ambush Gutrook.
I already did.
Finish the job.
My guess is in the coding it says if there's a poison damage given to him, it will take him from being an elite into a not elite. Hey look, we just got the availability for this quest.
Me gonna get more sacrifices.
So you'll notice it
ritual.
says suggested players 3. We might go help this guy because then we can actually get the quest. Let's see if he attacks it. If he attacks it, I don't think he's going to. Oh, but this guy might go in too. Oh no, he's going to get the same quest we were just doing, I believe. Did the little guy come out? So even though we're not in a group, we can actually help. Oh look, we got our ambush. Definitely a good one. Let's go ahead and help him out as soon as the bear holds still. Which I'm sure this is what this guy was hoping we'd do, because this guy is tough. I tried with a druid to take him out several times and it did not work. So there we go, we got that. And now we get to go in his secret cave and get his secret loot, which is another item. I believe, if I recall right, it's an item that you wear. And I think it was green. We can squish all these bugs. Let's go ahead and get that. It got us some shoulder stuff. So beautiful. We'll go and throw those on. Oh, we should put on our guild tabard too, so that we get reputation towards Stormwind. So as you can see, we're wearing that beautiful guild tabard. And I don't know that we would have been able to take out this bear alone. And who knows if there would have been other players. So I think that was a good thing to do, is to actually take him out while we had some help. Alright, so we're going to look around here. We're going to find an ogre,
Gonna get more sacrifices
which is
for ritual.
Gutrok. Oh, he won't attack us if we don't attack him. He's actually not a... He does have a instant healing. That's probably why then. So we're going to go ahead and stun him. I can't stun him, really? There we go.
I need burn inside.
And I haven't seen him get poisoned just yet. One more and spin time.
Have a target.
You cheat. We don't even get to loot him. Alright, so I think that takes care of... I don't think we turn this one into this guy, do we? It doesn't look like it. That one, that... No. So we're going to turn this in, see what the reward is. And I think we'll call it good, because that is roughly 30 minutes. And like I've said many times, I don't want these to go over 30 minutes. I do it all the time. But I'd love to keep these around 15-20 minutes.
I'm here to help however I can. Keep up the good fight.
So we got some moolah from him. I'm still curious why they have the spotted hoppers over there. Alright guys, I think that will do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discords. And that is it. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.